Well, what do you know? I'm going to do a quick introduction to this very long video, but I thought I would do this one just to break up the monotony and show I have interest other than black powder, side locks, flint locks, and of course firearms. And I know that there have been a few channels that step outside of their normal, and they get kind of bad reviews and ridicule for doing something different than what they normally do. With that, that is what it is. I'm out in the valley, so I will let you guys watch this video as I continue my day down the valley. Okay, you hear a lot from this old mountain man about flint locks and side lock muzzle loaders and black powder, some of my favorite stuff. But when you come after that, of course, we know that I've got a general interest in firearms. But today, we are at the old Buckley's, and that's Buckley, Michigan, old engine show. And if there's three things that this old mountain man likes other than better or as well as guns, it's old trucks, old tractors, and old motorcycles. And if we're lucky, we'll get to see a little bit of all three, and we'll get to see everything from steam engines to the old tractors of old and trucks of old. And if we're lucky, my uncle might still have some stuff that shows up here. It's been showing up for the last few years. Even though he's passed away, it still says on it that it was his. So, hope you enjoy the... wooden skis. Got an old straight 6 in it. How about if we start off with the old steam engines? Minneapolis Moline and an old Johnny Popper over there. I swear I just saw this one running a second ago. How you doing? I'm all right. You want to tell us about your tractor? You want to tell us about your rig? You don't know a lot. You got dirty enough using it. Huh? Okay.
I'm especially new to this as well.
You're new to it? I'm doing. So this is your essential source right here, huh?
Seems like to me like the only.
Tell me about your little tractor. What can you tell me about your tractor?
This was built by my grandpa and his friend about 50 years ago from a kit.
Okay.
And it's a half scale of a 65 horse steam engine. And it runs the exact same way as a bigger one. But instead, you know, it's a half scale of a 65. Instead of having 32 horsepower or whatever, it's only got like 12.
It's enough.
I think he writes like 20 on here, but it's more like 12 or 15.
Okay.
And
you know, it's all about gearing.
What was that?
It's all about the gearing.
Right. So yeah, you got it from a kit. And so,
cool.
Be driving it around here by parade time. But
okay.
hello, everybody.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.
I look for that stuff.
Do you?
I go on YouTube and I find stuff like that. Yep.
Now, this one yours? Okay. you like to tell us about your tractor?
Thank you. Tom Graham did that about 2016 when he bought the tractor.
Okay.
So, you got any other questions?
You tell me about the tractor itself.
Well, this is a 1910 ZZ Peerless, made down in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. And not many of these ZZ Peerless left. There is, but this is the original boiler. It's never been touched. When Tom bought this, he bought this, and I would have to say he bought it in North Virginia, actually. And when he bought it, it was in a basically someone's shed, and they dragged it out. It looked nothing like this. Tanks were green, all everything was green. Top was kind of janked up a little bit. The stack was broke because he ran into the door pulling it out. But
That's easy enough to do.
yeah, so Tom redid the whole canopy. He redid the stack a little bit. Other than that, Tom just cleaned it, buttoned it up, and it's been running strong and hard ever since.
Cool. Yeah. You don't mind if I put your face on YouTube, do you?
No, not one bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. And somewhere in here, is some of my uncle's stuff yet too. He had mostly one wonders for pumping. He has mostly single cylinder for running pumps.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it usually shows up here every year, and he's been dead. I always look forward to seeing it. Talking about it.
There's always new engines and always new faces coming around every day.
Oh yeah. I don't get here every year, but I thought this would be a perfect one for my YouTube channel. Put this. I don't know if you guys can hear what I'm saying, but this old Farmall H right here and that one there currently is running a shingle. They're making shingles over here, but those Farmall H's, I've got a lot of hours in my past running these guys. And everything from the side sickle mower to, we had hydraulic forks on it. This was also our, believe it or not, our logging skidder even back when I was a kid. And I started running these particular ones about 12 years old. So like I said, I got lots of hours in here on just those alone. Welcome to the Monday Night Talk. Welcome to Tuesday Morning Travel. This is 1890 from 1895. It's pretty sad that you have to buy sprayer wood for your steam engines when you got a foam. Here's something I used to run in the work I didn't operate. I used to tail back in the water as a kid. And this one is run.
It's secure and your camera and always keep it back to your pack. Thank you.
Mine was run by a big old
This is where
I got my start of my grip there, MR Big Bar.
Pretty high-tech job you do out there.
They take that lumber and they pile it on the fall.
Back when it was okay to be 12 years old and go to work to help provide for the family. I started out at $1.25 an hour. Now the place I was doing this on, I also had to log for a couple of weeks, be in here for a couple of weeks, and then haying would start and other farming would start. So it was a small half section of land that was farming as well. How we doing?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm okay. Kind of wonder if my uncle's stuff still shows up here anymore. And of course, I helped him find it in Wyoming.
Oh boy.
Would you like to tell me about your stuff?
That's 1914, I think. Economy, or it's the same as an economy. Hercules made the economy motor sold to Sears. So this is a Hercules horse and a half.
Okay.
Standard 3 horse and a half hitting this. Nothing super special about it. It's got a little bit different color outside of that. This is a 39-ish Shaw walk behind. They actually use a Model A, Ford Model A transmission
Okay.
in there. All 3 of those down there are by a company out of Tacoma, Washington called Mighty Man. So we got 2, the ones on the outside are Model 7s. They got 2.5, 3-horse Wisconsins on them. And then the middle one was, my grandpa bought that new back in the mid-50s-ish. A bunch of attachments were taking care of his property. That's the only one of it that I've seen. I have all kinds of literature on it, but I've never seen
The original snowblower?
Yes, yep, that's an original snowblower for them. Yep. Yep, they have that, and then I have another picture from the same manufacturer. Apparently that didn't work too good because it only spun when you were driving forward.
Correct.
So what they would do is they put another engine right on there just to power the snowblower. So you had 2 engines roaring just to blow some snow. I don't know how well it ever worked. I've never tried.
Actually, it probably worked okay. I mean, as long as it was moving,
You're right.
like you said, it probably worked okay because the whole idea is it's pushing the snow. I mean,
yeah, and it's funneling it right into the impeller. I just don't know how well the impeller throws it out, or if it just kind of. I guess if it was dry snow, it'd be pretty good. If it was wet snow, probably not too hot. But that goes with any snowblower. So.
well, the one thing about it, if that thing wasn't working on a natural basis, you still got a snowplow.
Exactly. Yep.
It might pile it up.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You know, I got a dozer blade for this too,
And you're not catching a big enough bite to hurt nothing.
right.
This one,
And I also got
this one's a mower.
Yep. For this one, I got a sickle bar mower, but it actually has 2 sets of knives that split against each other, so it's cutting more efficiently with it. I didn't bring it just because it's a pain in the butt to hook up. It's heavy.
Right.
And haul. But for that one there, I got a dozer blade. I got the reel mower, a sickle mower, a rear cultivator for it. So that one there started the whole getting into it because it was my grandpa's. So.
Right. When it comes to the old H's and A's and M's and Johnny Poppers and Olivers, I got more hours than that old stuff.
Yep.
I was just saying when we were sitting there watching that H running the single machine over there.
Oh yeah.
That an H just like that ran a sickle bar mower.
Yep.
hay mower, and also had a bucket on it with some forks.
Uh-huh.
That loaded up our logs because I
Okay.
was working in a sawmill very much like that.
Yep.
But we logged for 2 weeks and then we'd cut it ourselves
Oh,
for
yep.
2 weeks.
Yep.
And we were on a farm. But then turn around, that was our skidder.
Yep.
It was our,
Yeah, it did everything.
it did everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that particular mill that I worked in, he'd pull up to it with a Massey Harris to start up a diesel engine that ran the whole thing at that
okay.
time.
Yep.
But
Yeah, you'd use the tractor to get the engine going.
yep.
Yep.
Well, the other Massey Harris was his baler, and that's the only thing those two Massey Harrises did for him was start that. He'd pull it up, put the belt on it,
Yep.
start that motor, it'd go right back in the same place. The other the other Massey Harris was his baler tractor.
Really?
And that's all those two did.
Huh.
Why he treated those two that way, I don't know.
Oh, apparently they were pretty good at it, I guess.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. And then I'd rake that hay with an A, Farmall A.
Yep.
But anyway, I'm gonna move on.
Okay, you have a good rest of your day, sir.
How you doing? I'm all right. Huh? Yeah. Well, there's one way to spend your pennies. Using Johnny Poppers to go around taking little kids for a drive, calling it the tractor driving school. We're gonna take you guys and sign up to go for a spin around that. I think. How long's this track? How long's the track?
It's a mile around.
It's just a mile around. Thank you. There's all kinds of things to look at over there too.
Here you go, 2 for you guys.
2 for me, guys?
2 for you.
Oh, 2 for me. How many did she get?
She gets one, you get one.
Oh,
So this
okay.
one's yours and that one's hers.
That one's mine and this one's mine.
The train just went.
I know, I watched it. You're a pretty good tour guide.
Some of these people have
You know, I could have used you at Mountain Man Camp years ago. I could have. I used to do historical interpretation for the National Park as a mountain man. Can you tell? You can't tell? No.
I can kind of.
You can kind of? Well, so here it comes in. We got us a ticket. What's the funny thing about that ticket is where we're going is where we end up. Mile circle. We're already there. Well, I'm back from my scouting trip out in the valley. I truly do hope you can see that I'm not just one-dimensional. I didn't get as far into that as I intended to. I got 4 hours into it. 2 of them I had to kind of equally share with my other half, going through the flea market part of it. You know, vendor flea market. Let's face it, you know that's so true, but I made it through pretty much the steam engines and into the one-lunger pump engines and other different, you know, washing machine engines part of it. And of course, as you saw, I got through just about all the working stations there that they have on premises. So for those that got this far and enjoyed the video, I'm glad you got a chance to see a little bit of interdimensional being that I am, or multitasking, or whatever the heck you want to call it. And for those that found it atrocious and want to criticize it, I think you need to remember this one thing. If you came here wearing your feelings on your sleeves looking to get butt hurt, well, you probably came to the right place.